Hey, what's up? So I just finished watching Tron Ares. I spread it out over a couple days. I was bored. I was actually falling asleep while watching the movie. I mean, I'm not really surprised because the trailer was so bad to me. Like, I was just like, what? I made a video about it. Talking about, like, doesn't look good. Just sad. I checked out a little bit of the soundtrack. The soundtrack had popped up before the movie came out, I think, or even around the same time or something. And I was listening to a little bit of it, and I remember I was skipping through songs trying to find a song I liked. The music itself is fine. I'm a huge fan of generally of Nine Inch Nails, right? Um, so thinking like Trent Reznor doing music for this movie is like, all right, sounds cool, but right away, even trying to listen to it before I even watched the movie, I was like, this I don't like this music. This isn't Tron music to me. If you don't believe me, go listen to the soundtracks of part one, part two, and check out three. And it's nothing. There's like the vibe is different. It's it made me think of like what were they going for? Were they going for like a demonic, hellish vibe or something? Because that's not what Tron would be. Like a demon cyborg theme. It was weird. So the music itself is probably what the people behind the movie asked for, as my guess. I don't know. It just feels like to me, it's like none of the people working on this movie are actual fans of the first two movies, and they just took like a concept and made a new movie out of it. It's weird because a couple parts of the story do like refer to the overall story and stuff. The only good part I liked in this movie was when Ares meets Flynn, and they have like a very short conversation. That was pretty neat. Like that part was cool, and it's just such a short part of the movie. It's just such a short part, and I felt like that was the only good part in the entire thing. There's some cool action scenes. The special effects are neat, but just overall, bleh, bleh, just a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It wasn't worth watching. The story's not good at all. This is just a generic like AI wondering what it's like to be human kind of a thing. Like it's just so stupid. I don't know why this movie went the way it did. I even be like after or towards the end, I was looking it up. I was like, who wrote this? Like, who wrote the first movie? Who wrote the second movie? Who wrote the third movie? None of them are the same. None of them, which is very surprising to me because I loved part two. I don't know what all the hate was on part two, but I loved it. I thought it was really good. I really liked the story in part two, and of course the special effects were great. The music was excellent. It felt Tron to me. And I was a kid when I watched the original one, and I loved that movie as a kid. And two to me was really cool. Like I was like, oh wow, that's actually it was really. I really never understood the hate on it, but I loved it. I love part two, man. I've watched it a few times. There are not many movies I watch more than once. Generally, I've watched a lot of movies that I really love more than once. Tron 2 is one of those movies. This one is almost as bad as the Batman, the with Robert Pattinson or whatever. That movie is so gross. Anyways, this is almost as bad as that. I'm glad to say it's not as bad, but it's not really saying a whole lot. Anyways, didn't have a lot to say about this. I just wanted to share. I usually don't like to trash on things. It's not my thing. Like I don't like to be like this sucks because somebody else will like it, right? But as a fan of the previous two movies, as big fan, huge fan, and the cartoon, love the cartoon, man. This is not surprisingly really really bad. I'm telling you, the trailer was like I was like, all right, I just hope it's better than the trailer. That was because some trailers are just bad, man. It's marketing, bad marketing. They just but no, this was just not a good movie. I would like to offer more details. I just don't care enough. I should though, right? You might be curious. If you are, leave a comment, and I might be able to like give more details on stuff. But I just, as a fan of the previous two movies, didn't like this at all. Uh, ugh. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Bye bye.